Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, Wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, a second AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. Lurching closer toward the midpoint of this NFL season, and they're underway on EA Sports. Isaiah McKenzie now with the return. And we'll take a look past the 25 to the
Hello?
26.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I called him, but I got call. I'm gonna call him back in a second. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna call him back right now. Let me see.
Play fake. Murray.
All right.
Now he's flushed out loud. Murray has it now. It's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back to the 27. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
And then the numbers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. This defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Baby, you got Jazz. Can you ask Jazz is she still giving away Biggie?
Pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A great starting position.
Can you ask Jazz if she's still giving away Biggie?
Now Jones. He'll have first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
Remember, that drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at first and goal.
Harris. And it is stopped by the second and goal from the 1. Throwing Jones.
Yo, I didn't even press nothing.
Picked up down at the 2. He's at the 50.
That shit is annoying, bro. Before I can hike in the fucking ball, bro. The ball.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows just an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting
I mean, ain't shit.
but the ball's in the air.
That was bullshit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, but they opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick six, decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack
defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On the throw, ready too much that time. It's incomplete.
We could get guys about the backfield. We could go they're trying to follow them down in this game as well. But you can tell Scott these days they're making play.
Defensively, they take us. They got to take it out of the pass him limited to just short runs because he can really impact this offense.
Now he gonna start that glitch. Niggas be that bad when they start that glitch, that man glitch shit. Hate that shit, bro.
Coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
And try to atone for it here on this drive. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Buying time to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. For this defense, CD, and going up against Kyler Murray here, what's the secret to keeping him in check?
Having better athletes than him, which is really unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders back deep. Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray. Kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, Donald Parham. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Operating from the gun. Jones. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, He gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Jones on 3rd down. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Charger drive about to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Nick Folk for the point after. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Murray trying again after the pick six. He's got this one completed to Mims. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. They'll roll him out right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That is caught. at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Play action. Now it's Murray. Steps away. And he is out of bounds here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now Murray off play action. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Donald Parham, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll have a decent amount of time, 55 seconds to work with to try to at least get down into field goal range. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thornton. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Into the secondary past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thornton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. This time, the extra point up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On second down, this is Harris. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play.
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there for New England. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
2nd and 8. Throwing now is Murray. That's caught right side by Mims. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Got a man. It's Mims. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Spiller. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On play action, it's Murray. Flushed out right. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
This is Spiller, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on third down. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. He'll buy some time right. Open man for him. He's got him. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Yeah, that's a nice tackle there by the safety, but in truth, he's really playing linebacker because he's lined up so close to the line of scrimmage. He's able to read and react with force and make the play behind the line.
Again, they run it with Spiller. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Harris, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Patriots have taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They run with Harris. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And they take a knee. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And they will take a knee here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered.